Hi everyone, this is Marty from Dawg Nation Hockey Foundation. Welcome to Dawg Bowl 14. I'm here with Lucas Bisbee in New York Life, this year's streaming sponsor. Tell me a little bit about your New York Life.
Yeah, Marty, thank you for having me. So again, Lucas Bisbee with New York Life, Colorado, one of the partners here at the Cherry Creek office. Some of the areas that we help our clients, we do a lot in the realm of life insurance, disability insurance, we do financial planning, we really do the full spectrum. We help with some tax efficiency strategies. Would love to share with everybody how to really help maximize how you can give back to Dawg Nation, some different strategies of how we leverage that here locally in the community.
Yeah, and you guys have been part of Dawg Nation for quite a few years now, and you even on a personal level, even before New York Life was sponsored.
Absolutely, yeah. So I've been part of the Dawg Nation family for almost since day one. Since first Dawg Bowl was out there refereeing, donating back some of our game fees to help support the cause. So it's very near and dear to my heart. Love what we do, love the impact that we have here in the community.
Yeah, and so you actually have a little bit of a personal connection to Dawg Nation. Do you want to tell us about that one?
Absolutely. So Dawg Nation is very near and dear to my heart. One of my best friends who actually officiated our wedding last year, Patrick Donnelly, thanks to the support of Dawg Nation, helped give back and helped him get a new heart. And yeah, it was really tremendous what he was able to do, and all thanks to the support of Dawg Nation.
Yeah, and Patrick's now a big part of Dawg Nation, and anybody that knows Dawg Nation knows Patrick as well, and they're going to know you too at this point. And this year's an exciting year for me because you've refereed many Dawg Bowls, but I'm going to referee my first Dawg Bowl this year, and we're going to trade partners throughout the weekend, and one of those is going to be you.
I love it. Yep, we're going to show Marty the ropes and how to not do a good job.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. And for all of you out there, thank you to all the sponsors. Thank you to Shaw Hockey Productions, who does an amazing job. It's live streaming all these games, and we just couldn't do it without all of these sponsors and all of these volunteers. And welcome to Dawg Bowl 14, and enjoy the game.
Thank you to all the other sponsors out there. Please come see us at our booth. We'd love to chat more about other ways that we can help Dawg Nation. Thank you, and enjoy the game.
All right, we are here and about ready to get started with Blue Bear 2 versus Venom. Blue Bear will be in your light blue with the green shoulders. Venom is in your dark green with the green underneath, looking a little bit like a snake, seems to fit appropriately. So we have Blue Bear 2, run by Andrew Persey, who is a new board member with Dawg Nation, playing against Venom, who's Craig Blumengold, who is a former participant inside the Dawg Nation board. So a little bit of a in-house rivalry perhaps getting started here at this one. Format that we are doing is two 22-minute halves of runtime with an intermission in the middle. If the score is tied or within one goal in the final 2 minutes of the game, it does turn into stop time. Draw goes back on the Venom side, and they'll look to charge it in. Gets poked free. And Blue Bear will get into the zone first. They'll push it around behind, try to cycle around and get it out front. Just missed and kept in on the boards. Pushed back down into the Venom zone. They'll have a chance to pass it out. And they do break it out through the middle. The move at neutral ice doesn't work. Picked up by his partner and then gets back to Blue Bear. Blue Bear takes a look, fires across middle. This one will get chipped away. Picked up by Venom. Venom will regroup in their own zone, and it is stolen. Makes a diving play to stop a breakaway there, but loses control of the puck. And Blue Bear starts to set it up in the zone. Blue Bear roster is not totally filled out, as I'm seeing some numbers that aren't on the sheet. So we have some unknown players that are out there. going to miss their moment of fame. Number 7 for Venom carries it in deep. That's Ben Ackard. And they'll keep it up high. Push back, backhand. I think that was a pass attempt, and then goes down into the corner. And they'll rest the court down there. It gets pushed up to the point. Venom picks it up, walks in once, goes off of the shin pad, and then into the corner. Ackard pushes it low, a give and go opportunity, and just misses, gets a second chance, goes across the crease area all the way to the other side, hits the boards, defenseman steps up and plays it around to his defensive partner. Steps in, bad angle shot, goes off of a shin pad and goes wide. Picked up by Blue Bear. They'll give a second to regroup. Both teams okay with that as they're looking for line changes. Ben Bradley throws it out. Pass is intercepted. Venom comes into the zone with speed. Got a trailer happening. Takes a no bad angle shot. And it's an easy save. Blue Bear takes it in the zone 2-on-2. Pass from the center. Doesn't get through. Gets picked up by Venom. They look for a give and go. Puck is fumbled and then gets pushed back in the zone, but it'll be offsides. "19 minutes left to go in this first half of two-half hockey game. This one picked up by Venom. They'll change directions. And got a little bit of room to skate. They'll hit neutralize with speed, work to the middle, and they'll fire it from the outside. If you want to jump, you can. I'm good. I'm fine. Fires around the other side. Picked up by Venom. Venom cycles it around. Goes up to the boards, and then it'll get turned over. And Blue Bear comes out. And a 2-on-2, 3-on-2 developing late into the zone. Venom picks it up, and they kick it around. And almost a shot on his own net there as that one bounced around. And as I am joined by Christian's going to pick up the mic and be helping with the color commentary today.
Yeah, first game of the year. We'll may need to knock some rust off, but I'm excited to be here.
So you'll soon find out that a lot of the Blue Bear roster numbers don't match the Blue Bear roster here.
Yeah, that's okay.
A little bit of, first game. Not everybody has the right jersey. That's how it goes. That one goes in. Backhand slid underneath the goalie. Got into the far side of the net, and that's our first score. Venom strikes first.
Just a little bit of a squeaker there. Did it go right through the 5-hole there? Just a backhander, get it on net. Hit the far post and in maybe. Good things happen when you throw the puck on the net. 5-hole.
Venom wins the draw. He'll take it back. Defense bounces it off the boards. It's a winger. Good chip. You got a 2-on-1 in the zone. And good pass over. It looks like Lucas Bisbee gets back, gets a stick on him, and slows things down. Comes up, fires from the point. Goalie's going to hang on to that one.
Great zone entry right there. Nice little chip pass to create that 2-on-1. Pretty textbook right there to just get the puck, have a nice little chip off the boards there, and create a really good scoring opportunity. Great save by the goalie as well there on that cross crease.
Faceoff takes place in the zone, and it gets pushed out. It'll go all the way. Ref had something to say. Nobody's listening, and it goes all the way down. They call no ice on it. This one bounces in front. A couple of sticks get in the way, and it bounces all the way through, picked up by Venom. Venom will go all the way across ice, and that gets tipped past the defense. Was making the play on that. Would have been nasty in a check game right there, but this is no check, so they avoided the body contact. And it goes around, gets picked up in the high slot area. The guy with the different jersey, who has been very effective offensively. That's Alec Asensio. Back up to the point. This one goes off the stick and goes up into the netting, which would be a face-off inside the Blue Bear zone.
Did you know that the entire Venom team really loves PGA 2K23 and Twisted Tees?
That's probably where they're bonded.
That must be some of the most competitive PGA 2K23 tournament I've ever heard of in my life, I bet.
This one comes out of the zone. Blue Bear gives chase. Venom will give a swat at it, send it right back into the Blue Bear zone. They'll collect it with plenty of time to regroup. Move made in the zone, looking for the pass. Bounces it off the boards, and it's intercepted. Does not get out of the zone. The second attempt does get out of the zone. Gets pushed to center, turned over, and it'll get pushed right back in to the Blue Bear zone. Blue Bear really having trouble getting control of the puck. A lot of their passes going right to the Venom team. No angle shot goes off the outside of the post, and they'll battle for it down low. Comes out on a Blue Bear stick, tries to go around, and again it gets picked up at the point. Pushed back in for one shot attempt. Second, they'll walk in for a closer attempt. Fires wide left of the goalie. They'll battle down low. Venom gets control of the puck, looking for help. And they get to the point again. Blue Bear doing a lot of chasing the puck right now. Some big hacks going on. That one trickled through on the goalie. Goalie's forced to make a save. And this one goes behind the net and will remain in the zone. Venom now changing behind the play, putting new legs back in the zone. The puck's still unable to get out of the zone. Venom clearly in control of the attack zone time.
Taking a lot of control in the offensive zone here, not allowing the Blue Bear team to really be able to get their feet underneath them in their own end.
Blue Bear forced to send that one all the way down, which will be icing, but at least they get a couple changes in place since we're not on the NHL rules today.
Thankfully. Or else I'd be toast as well during my games. These Venom jerseys look like the old, like, post. When the old Anaheim Ducks jerseys from like 2010 to like 2016, 2017 with the sides on them. It's pretty cool. Reminds me of the glory days of those good teams.
Pass up to the point. Again, the point able to just walk in. Really nobody covering the points of Venom, and they're using them well. You do have Bradley lining up for Blue Bear to take the draw. Recently engaged, so he probably has his wife to be in the crowd cheering for him. He'll have to realize that later in marriage he might lose that, as most men's league players do.
Did the shine wear off, does it?
It does wear off. That was Cody Murrison that walked in, backhanded it, got tipped, just went over the net. Blue Bear again struggling to get out of the zone. They'll take their time. This time they got her lane in the middle, and it gets missed, and it goes all the way down, but few people should have got it, so there was never going to be an icing there. Goalie plays it, and they'll set up behind their net. Look out, fired all the way across the ice. Bobbled, then picked up, poked to the center, and once again Venom back on the attack side. Desperation toss. That is Riley Puckett, number 69, the best men's league name, maybe of the tourney.
Yeah, that definitely goes in for tournament name so far.
And not only being represented with Puckett, but number 69 is a well-known men's league number.
One of the greatest, if not the greatest. What would be another beer league number that's really thrown in there besides 69, you think?
Well, we have 99 on the other side.
Yeah, I was going to say 99 is a pretty popular one.
And we have a whistle behind the play here. And it looks like we might have a too many men call.
Someone forgot to know how to count.
And a lot of lack of a coach back there, and this is the kind of problems you're going to see. Nobody with a suit, and these guys don't know what to do.
A little bit lost out there. Eager to get out there on the ice and play the game, so you jump over the boards a little too early, or
this is
you forget your guy.
Both these teams' first game of the tournament.
We're looking to get someone in the box.
They're still talking. If that was a too many men call, there should be somebody heading towards the penalty box, and that's Dawg Nation's current chair of the board, Dave Chamberlain, that's helping the refs out. another volunteer. The refs are all volunteers.
Thank you to them for being volunteers this weekend. Appreciate it.
We got a 5-on-4 for Blue Bear. We'll see if they can finally establish some attack zone time. This one comes out to the point, is held in. Go over to the other point, a little bit of room. Tries to get to the outside and does. Shot far, hits a bunch of skates, gets picked up by Venom, and they will ice it down the ice. Picked up and brought back into the zone quickly by Blue Bear. And they'll cycle it down low, looking towards the middle, but there's really not a lane there. Bounces around, they'll try to rim it, and they will beat the defenseman and get it all the way down. And a couple guys will change for Venom as Blue Bear is forced to regroup.
Bit of a struggle for zone possession here for Blue Bear, as we've seen a lot of possession time in the other end for Venom, as Blue Bear has some more offensive time. Bit of a struggle in their own end.
Ben Acker charges in with a shorthanded chance there, knocked down by the defense. They'll come back the other way. Shot goes off of the goalie stick and into the netting. That'll give us a face-off with 40 seconds left to go on that penalty, ticking down as that run time makes the penalty pretty short in this league.
Thankfully, because I would not want to be on a stop-and-go time penalty kill myself. Oh, good chip.
And this is going to be a breakaway and a goal.
Pick the far side.
That's an unassisted, shorthanded goal for Venom. Number 16. Let's get up. Here we go. Nicholas Ertl, who really loves PGA 2023 and Twisted Tea.
Couldn't agree more.
He had a great play to jump up on that drawback and got to it before the defenseman did, chipped it around him and created his own opportunity.
That was very nicely done on the half wall right there.
Yeah, Blue Bear banging the glass to let him know that he's open. He's still open. And puck gets thrown behind him, forced to change directions, and regroups back in his own zone.
I don't think I've ever seen someone do that. They use the glass to call for a puck before. I've never seen that before.
It's not common, not common. Big shot, big save. Venom goaltender finally tested for the first time in this one. He's going to get another one. That one goes low, and he stands up to the task, pushes it around. Blue Bear with some great scoring opportunities right there. And then the puck comes down for Venom for a 3-on-1. And they're going to work it and then fire over the net, which you never want to see when you got that odd man. And comes back Blue Bear. His speed is picked up.
Oh, yeah. Pace has really just started to open up here. Oh.
Shot, goal.
Jumped off of the stick of the Venom defenseman and a little bit of an alley-oop right over the goalie there.
So that might have been Feddersen, but he said that he changed his number to 95, so we'll go ahead and give Feddersen credit for that because that's the only one listed on the roster.
A little bit of a ramp right over the goalie's glove and into the net.
Comes back for Venom. Up the draw, they'll walk into the zone as their lead gets cut in half. The entire pace of the game has picked up. That one goes wide of the net. Goalie touches it just to show you that he can. Comes back to Venom. They'll use those points again. That's Puckett. Puckett sends it over to the defensive partner, pushes it down low, and they'll work the perimeter for a minute until it's picked up by Blue Bear. Blue Bear going to reverse it behind the net, gain a little bit more time for that breakout, and then it is still picked off and walked in by Venom with a no-look shot for the upper corner, but goalie knew that that was coming. That was good pressure and good shot attempt by Cody Murrison.
Kept it simple. Pucks to the net. How this Venom team plays.
Ben Bradley wins the draw back. It's a little bit of help, goes around behind the net. Blue Bear will look to break it out, and they reverse it. The reverse is missed and does not clear the point once again. The pass in front is intercepted. They'll battle for the puck on the boards. Gets back to the defense. They'll hold it down low. This one comes out Blue Bear. Blue Bear's got a little bit of room. Overskates the puck, gets picked up. And Venom walks in. And a drop pass picked up by Bradley. Bradley will carry it out of the zone. He drops his own pass, and it gets given back to him. Gets around one guy, gets around two. It's 2-on-1 now at the last second. Good pass in the middle, just gets tipped wider. That was a chance there. Now you got 4-on-2 going the other way. Pass across the middle is missed. It's picked up off the boards. They'll try to put it back in. And once again, Blue Bear can't clear it past the blue line, and it comes right back into the zone. Tangi battles down low, gets off of his stick, gets picked up by Blue Bear. Blue Bear pushes it wide. In through the middle. Got a little bit of room, bounces it off the goalie, then Kellex his own rebound and sends it down low for it to be picked up by Venom. Venom will fight for it behind the net, reverse directions, takes it out of harm's way, and they got a chance to take a look as they come out of the zone. Shot from the outside off the defenseman's stick and bounces into the corner. You got a little bit of time there. Got somebody streaking in the middle. Good pass. Good defensive play.
Great defensive play.
Pick up the streaking forward that was coming in late and got his stick in the way, and it gets forced up into the netting. That's also known as a block shot.
That was a textbook block shot right there. He was able to turn his body and just get a stick on it and deflect it up.
Face-off's won back by Blue Bear. They'll take it behind the net for safety and take a look for a breakout. Reverse it. They're finally getting their reverses down. Starting to make a couple of them. A little bit of D-to-D work here as they attempt to get out of their zone, which hasn't been easy for them at all today. This time they make it on the far boards. It's fumbled for a minute. And it bounces off some skates, ends up on a Venom stick. They'll look to the wing. It gets intercepted. And it pinballs around a little bit before it ends up with Venom behind the net. A good move up to the winger. Winger touches it, gets it out of the zone, forces Blue Bear to regroup. Hits a couple skates, goes into the zones. A little surprised that was considered onside, but I'm just an observer.
Lenient this time around with offsides. I don't think Toronto's going to be getting called for offsides calls for this tournament.
Venom, a long shot for some unknown reason.
I thought that may have been icing. I thought before the red line.
Should have been an icing.
Again, this is not the NHL.
Again, a little bit relaxed here.
Yeah.
And this one will be forced up the boards and held into the zone.
The offsides.
I guess it was not held into the zone. Offsides is a call. The Venom wins the draw and comes in. He's going to have a little bit of chance on his own. He fires for that upper right corner. It's Murison that was looking for that before and hit about the same place, just a little bit wide of the net. Murison gets it, fumbles it a little bit, picked up by Blue Bear. Blue Bear sends it up, and they got a 2-on-1 developing, and a puck gets a little bit too hot to handle there as it bounces through. Pass goes all the way through. Blue Bear will control it for a second. Push it down low, and they'll start working the perimeter. Bounce pass off the boards, intercepted. It's got to be Percy.
Has to be.
They work the puck behind. We're going to say Percy. Pushes it down low. They'll fight for it behind. Number 8 picks it up. Still working the perimeter. Venom getting a little more aggressive on that perimeter. They got a guy open, and they saw him. But Blue Bear made the stop on that breakaway pass without even knowing. Just good job getting in the way of it, getting in the lane. And now you have an odd man going in. I'm not sure. Oh, he's going to just screen the goal. He lost his stick. Wanted to stay offensive. Yeah, you got a 2-on-1 the other way, and not going to get by the defense. Gets poked away, and they'll hack at it.
Great defensive play right there. Just stuck with the man with the puck and just poked it right away.
Venom's got some time to break it out. Their transition game's been much faster. And they're just going to skate it this time. There's Riley Puckett gets one attempt. His second attempt.
Off the post.
Brings it off the post. Way to shoot and follow your shot, get your own rebound. He made himself an opportunity there. There's a hack as he goes into the zone there. Good work. Bradley takes it down, gets pushed into the corner, and it'll get turned over. Step on the puck. I think it's awfully slippery when you step on that puck.
You lose all control of your feet.
And they'll walk in, they'll put it right underneath the goaltender. That is Mitchell Rodvold that comes in, picks up the puck, has to kick it up to his stick. And that's a real similar 5-hole angle as their first goal. 30 seconds left to go in this first half of hockey.
I think they have a scouting report on this goaltender and ready to shoot the puck.
They do. They're going to have to make some, Blue Bears going to have to make some adjustments. As it's 3-1, almost. And they're shooting low again.
And they're looking for that 5-hole again.
And
if it's there, continue it.
This time the goalie covers it. A couple extra shots and a couple words exchanged. And that's going to do it for this first half.
What do you think they're talking about? I think they're going to talk about what they're expecting from the taco bar tonight.
I'm sure they are talking about one of the many events going on here this weekend. Taco bar being one of them. Movie night tomorrow night.
Yeah, excited for that. I have yet to see that movie. I haven't seen it yet. I'm really excited to see it. I was contemplating if I should watch it before I watch it here, but I was thinking I feel like it's better to watch it for the first time out here, be able to have a free beer with it and watch it for the first time out here.
So local movie producer Jeffrey Zucker produced it and starred in it and did an excellent job of really letting people know what men's league feels like. I have a feeling you've witnessed it. Is the feeling that I have when I watched it is I've been on that team and I've been in that game. Just a really good job of showing what happens in hockey as you get older. Where it still feels like the Stanley Cup, it just doesn't look that much like the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, there's not as many people in the crowd. The rules may be a little bit lenient, and the team on the other end of the ice may have a few extra players or they may have a bench that looks like they have 3 people on the bench. The beauty of adult league hockey in this day and age.
11:30 at night with 8 guys that show up.
Yep. And what are they doing the whole time? Screaming at each other about slashing each other. As I've experienced a multitude of times.
Teams will switch sides and start again. 22 minutes on the clock at this final half of the game. Blue Bear with a 2-goal lead, 3-1. And Venom wins that draw, charges through the forward line, and will go into the Blue Bear zone where most of the first half was spent. This one gets picked up behind Blue Bear. They'll change directions again, find a little bit of safety behind their net. And then again, losing it in front and turning it over in front for a scoring chance. Puck's loose. Defense ties it up. Not exactly how they drew up the breakout at intermission, I'm sure. And this one gets finally kicked out of the zone, forces Venom to regroup. Riley Puckett passes it up, tips off of his stick, and then goes to Blue Bear. That one gets tipped at center ice, and they'll battle for it at neutral ice with nobody really gaining solid possession of it. Blue Bear comes out, and they'll enter into the Venom zone. And changes again. Venom will rim it up the side. It gets kept in by Blue Bear temporarily and then pushed by Venom back to Blue Bear. Blue Bear is forced to regroup. A little bit of room. And through the middle, almost a big collision with a couple Blue Bears there.
That would have been bad.
And Venom, this is changing hands rapidly.
Oh, yeah. Back and forth, back and forth. Going to get a penalty here for Blue Bear. Going to be a slashing penalty. A little too heavy on the slash, on the hands there. Enough for the ref to make a call here. Oh, high sticking, excuse me. My apologies, I thought it was a slashing call.
It might be Patrick Pearson, who's on the roster twice with 2 different numbers.
Maybe he cloned himself.
Could be. If it is, this is his first Dawg Bowl ever.
Welcome. Glad to have you.
Played some hockey in Connecticut. and wants to give a shout out to Happy Dad's Hard Seltzer.
Shout out to them.
So you get a high stick, you get your moment of fame.
Exactly.
This one comes back. Blue Bear challenging with 4 skaters on the ice. And you got some interference going on there, or a trip. We'll see how they call that. Gloves flying, parts everywhere. And they're going to call the trip on there as 2 players went for it behind the net.
I think it was the goalie. The goalie there just stuck his stick out and tripped him.
That is the goalie. That's a good eye.
That is sneaky. That's a sneaky little play right there.
So dramatic to have the glove go another 20 feet away from you. Make sure the ref sees it.
Exactly.
You know? That's almost a soccer move if they had gloves.
Yeah, you got to sell it a little bit, but that may have been a little bit of extreme to cause a bit of a yard sale.
Strong acting. It's the first game of this tourney, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
A little excited. But either way, we got 4-on-4 hockey. This one gets turned over and then picked back up. I believe that's the other Persy. We got Persy brothers playing today on Blue Bear. That'll bounce around a little bit. Picked up again. And they'll keep it in the zone, looking 4-4. This has been a good 4-man squad, actually, for Blue Bear, showing more pressure with these 4 than they have with 5 in the first half. This one's going to be, should be, unless we're doing blue line offsides all of a sudden, that should have been an icing call since we're even strength. But it was not.
A little bit more relaxed. I agree, though. 4-on-4, you have a little bit more ice, a little bit more creativity to be able to show off some moves, the speed maybe. So 4-on-4 allows for some great possibilities.
This one gets pushed down low, picked up by number 8, and then turned over to Venom. Pedersen will give a little bit of pressure, try to keep it in the zone, and then we'll stop and regroup.
Power play now for Blue Bear. The penalty expired. 50 seconds remaining.
Blue Bear works it down low with the man advantage. Goes up to Pedersen. He'll take a step. He fires it, looking for help there with that. That was a pass shot type of thing. He was looking for his screen or stick to deflect that, and it drops down right in front, and the goalie grabs it.
Yeah, nice little play there by Venom to be able just to clear out the front of the net there, so the goalie can make a nice save, and goaltender with a great job being able to hold on to the puck and not allow a rebound.
So it comes back. Pedersen will get another chance. Fires it. Goalie sees that the whole way and gloves it.
Good idea. Quick shot off the point. Catch the goalie sleeping, maybe.
This one goes to the other point. Oh, looking for a great pass right there. That would have been tipped in. It was Bradley. Just missed that one. And Venom doing a little bit of cherry picking. They got a 2-on-1 developing here. And great defense. Gets in the way of the passing lane, and then the back check catches up and cancels out that opportunity without even a shot on goal. They'll fight for it. Stick's really getting horizontal in this one.
Oh, yeah.
And people are going to start being a little bit angry if that happens much more. And you see one stick flying, a little bit of complaining going on. Ref doesn't hear it, and it comes back. Gets out of the zone. Venom will have to wait till they clear the zone. When they do, and they'll push it back in.
It's not adult league hockey if there's no complaining.
That's true. That's true. Tends to show up.
High stakes.
I think the actual prize is a dog dish.
Is it actually?
It is actually what everybody's playing for. And a T-shirt that says that you won the dog dish.
Okay. That gives me a little bit more excitement to maybe start playing better now, huh?
It's a great shirt. And you get your name on the Dog Bowl trophy. That'll last for years.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to start trying now.
That one's hits the center of the goalie. Makes a save, and a little bit of pushing going on that appeared friendly at first and then appears less friendly a little bit later as the competition starts to pick up a little bit with 15 and a half to go in this half of hockey. 3-1 Blue Bear lead. Blue Bear 2, I should say.
2 Blue Bear teams this tournament.
This one comes back to the point, gets chipped ahead. Oh, great.
Stick. That's a great stick lift
back
right there.
check to stop what was sure to be a breakaway. A lot of speed comes in, shot hits the goalie.
Very smooth play. Be able to go inside, outside, get a good shot off in a clean shooting lane, and great save by the goaltender there.
Another player that is identifying as number 9. but not identified on the roster. This comes back, and this will be a 2-on-1.
Joe Random.
Good defense by Percy. Percy brother, one of the two. And he'll ship it out to the wing. Winger puts it in the middle. Good 3-touch breakout for Blue
That's
Bear.
textbook.
Yeah, they struggled with that early. Now maybe they're hitting their groove here late in the game. Gets turned over after a little fight in the Venom zone, and Venom will try to rush it up the sides, and they do not. They turn it over, and Blue Bear's coming right back in the zone for a second. Then it gets turned over. You got a 2-on-2 coming into the Blue Bear zone. And what a great pass, great save. They tried to go under the goalie again with a 1-touch look there, and the goalie was there and ready for it.
All over it. Great save.
That one does not get through the defense gates. They go for the long pass, and they get it. A lot of hacking going on. And the hook all the way around him. He's going to get the call on that. We'll see if he gives him the shot. I don't think he was far enough to get the shot, but you never know. And the call will be hooking.
That is a sword fight if I've ever seen one right there between the two. Just hacking and slashing and hooking each other.
And you got to love the look to the ref like he did not know that penalty was on him.
He didn't even touch him in his argument.
Look innocent at all times.
Exactly.
Power play Blue Bear. They'll win the draw. They move it around. It bounces out of the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. Don't forget that Venom does have a shorthanded goal in this one, and they have a very aggressive penalty kill, which controls the puck in the zone for a second before Blue Bear picks it back up, and they'll march towards center ice. And that one is held a little bit too long by the approaching defenseman, and like the entire forward line was offsides on that one. He's forced to stop at the blue line.
Yeah, I want to gain a little bit more momentum so you're not sitting dead at the blue line trying to enter the zone. Just caught a little early.
Venom's going to kill the clock a little bit. They have nothing to lose with a 2-goal lead. They'll take it all the way back to their zone and force Blue Bear to press the puck, and then they'll bounce it all the way down. It's caught in the Blue Bear zone, and they'll come back to neutral ice again. Make one guy miss, get to center ice, and again, I think these refs are playing blue line icing because that should have been an icing. This one, of course, is not because they're still shorthanded for another 50 seconds. Now Blue Bear has a little bit of speed. This is one of the Persies coming out with speed. He hits his zone, takes a hack, and walks in front. Sticks are awfully expensive these days to be hacked like that. Percy circles. He's going to circle again. There's some hacking going on in front. A little battling for position. Gets up to the point. Back to Percy. Percy looks. He's got a lane. He fires it. It does not make it by the first guy. Good block. And Venom will pick up the puck, and they'll chip it down. And they got a chance right here, depending on how this thing rolls. It goes a little bit faster and into the corner, and they're unable to get a chance on there. But they do maintain possession inside the zone with a 3-on-1. Couple shots from the outside. Goalie makes both saves. Starting to see a lot of cherry picking from Blue Bear as they need to generate some offense with 11 minutes left to go.
It ain't min league if you aren't cherry picking. It's my rules.
Two-line pass rule hasn't existed for a long time, and even longer in men's league.
Exactly. That has to be probably one of the worst rules ever created in hockey.
Oh, we are of different generations. So this one comes in, Bradley. Bradley walks to the middle, loses it, and then it gets picked up by his teammate who gives a good chance, good firing chance from there. Goaltender's all over it.
Wasn't that when the dead puck era was a thing because they had the two-line pass rule?
No, that's when you
play.
That's when you had to go zone by zone like an actual unit, and defensemen didn't have to hang out and just cover a cherry picker. They actually got to play.
Yeah, I mean that's still how it is today, but now you have both D-men.
That's all one and done, and here we go with a really good long pass and a one-on-one, and his save is made. That was actually would have been allowed in the two-line pass. He caught that before center. That was a great pass, great breakout. That was Cody Murisfin, who's had quite a few offensive chances, but has not been able to bury yet today. Credit that to the goaltending on that one. Interesting breakout out front of the net. Doesn't seem to work out. Goes back to Venom. They'll fire it in and make Blue Bear work again. 10 minutes left to go in this one. So it pops out. Blue Bear picks it up. They'll get it out of the zone, try to flip it up. It bobbles a little bit, gets picked up by Venom, then back to Blue Bear. Walking in close, a poke check from behind, gets rid of that one, and then collected shot and save as they'll battle for it in the corner. This one comes out, and 2-on-2 into the Blue Bear zone. Venom quite content just getting all pucks deep right now. Time is on their side and ticking fast, and run time at that.
Yeah, there's no reason to really force play if you have the 2-goal lead here late.
That's Alec Asensio that picked that one up, brought it deep, generated a scoring chance, and it comes back out to Blue Bear. Blue Bear's working 1-on-2 into the zone. Asensio gets all the way back and makes the play at first, then it gets picked up again. Good pass to the center, but he was unable to pull the trigger once some sticks got in the way. We go to the, looking back door on that. Had the guy, just missed the connection. That was a sure goal. Action comes back the other way. They'll try to walk in front and get a little bit close to the goalie. Goalie had some words for him on that, I'm sure, as he went burning through the crease. And we'll get a little bit of a stick battle again, because these guys are not shy to really whack at these sticks. They must have the cheap ones.
Yep, because they are just slashing. Cheap sticks. Cheap still being around $100 probably.
Right. The low 3 figures.
Exactly.
This one goes out. Blue Bear right off the bench and open, and it's 2. Great pass, goal.
Great 2-on-1 right there. Great finish there on his off wing. Is able to open up and have a nice little shot right over the right pad there.
The line change happened behind Venom. They didn't see it. Great pass, shot. I'm going to say that's Lucas Bisbee. It looks like his shape and form.
Yeah, Bisbee.
Board member for Dawg Nation, so that's why he gets credit for that one. Hopefully it's him. Roster is not reflecting who that player is correctly.
No, we'll give it to him anyway.
This is a shout out to Blue Bear too. Let's get the roster cleaned up. I even went in the locker room and asked. All right, here it goes. Blue Bear 2 entering the zone. Oh, and hot pursuit. And the puck gets taken away on the back check. They'll chip it up. We do have a 1-goal game, which means that this is stop time if it gets inside of 2 minutes. Right now, there's about 7 minutes left to go. This one turned over in front.
Wow. No longer a 1-goal game. That is a not so great turnover right through the middle of the ice right there. Try going cross ice and was picked off by Venom, and then just shoots it right underneath the glove there.
Costly mistake that every defenseman has made and can remember, but doesn't make it feel any better. Got to expect he's going to pick it up, though, and try to get that goal back.
In. Absolutely. Redeem himself.
4-2 Venom. 6 minutes and about 30 seconds left to go in this one. As that gets pushed deep into the Venom zone. And Venom tries to break it out, and it is intercepted and goes through several sticks somehow. Back into the Blue Bear zone. Picked up by Ben Acker. Ben Acker will fight in the corner like he has most of the night. Gives that one up to Percy after a battle, and he'll go right back at him. And they're still going at it.
Yep.
And still going at it. And then it starts to get a little bit heated behind there, and then other people come in, and that's where we get all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, on the half wall over here, they were starting to hit each other. He goes to finish the check right here. Let him know he's there after Percy was kind of giving it to him on the half wall right there.
And then he just kind of held him down and said, hey, I'll buy you a beer after this one.
Exactly. Yeah. Percy wasn't afraid to let the body be known there on the half wall, giving a couple shots, a couple shoves,
Refs were letting that one go and tended to escalate just a little bit. That's Mark Percy, just to clarify. 2 Percys out on the ice.
Welcome to Men's League.
Venom now on the power play out of that. I kind of thought they might take both. But since Acker did go where he didn't need to go, the puck wasn't there anymore. But just one fellow's opinion. This one goes all the way down, which they're allowed to do as they're shorthanded. It gets picked up by Venom, and Venom's got a minute and a half to try to do something on their power play and seal their 4-2 lead. That was a pass into the slot area. Got the guy heading to the slot, held up just a little bit, and pass got ahead of him. They'll work the perimeter. Time is on their side. They can be picky as to what they want. That one fires wide, takes a weird bounce off the boards up into the netting, and therefore will come out of the zone possibly. One ref was pointing out, one ref was pointing in. And looks like the ref pointing in the zone wins after a discussion with the Venom bench. That might have been where the Venom bench said 2 pitchers of beer if you put that face-off in the zone.
Exactly.
Comes out to Venom, one in the high slot area. That goes off of the stick of the goaltender and into the corner. They'll give it to the point again. Points have been open all day for Venom, and a broken stick. There you go. That's a $200 mistake right there. If he shops where I do, could be $300 if he's got one of those fancy ones. Comes back to Venom. Venom will kick it around. They got plenty of time. They'll pick it back up in their zone. That's Riley Puckett. He'll hold on to that puck, buy a little bit of time for himself. He's under pressure. And they're on the power play for about 20 more seconds. And a rim out of the zone for no known reason. And for even a more unknown reason, that icing was waved off.
Interesting.
Yes, 5 seconds left to go before we are even strength. And Blue Bear player slow to get up, but he makes the play off of one leg. He is in some pain, but will not go to the bench. Stays on the ice. Looks like a cramp or a hammy or something, but he is not leaving. Maybe because he can't make it there, or maybe because he expects that this will shake off in a second. Either way, Venom with the shot right in the breadbasket.
There he goes.
And he will make the long journey to the bench on the far side, hobbling a little bit. Let's hope that that's just a cramp for Feddersen.
Yeah, got to limber up before getting out here. How involved of the sloshing game do you think that broken stick was caused of?
Could be. Could have been broken down on a few. Could have been that one right there.
Yep.
Riley Puckett pushes it deep, as they are doing with all pucks, with 2 minutes, 30 seconds and a 2-goal lead. Fairly comfortable for the team with the lead. And they'll hold it down in the corner. It's 2-on-2 in the corner, and it pops out, goes from stick to stick before Blue Bear tries to hit it up the wall where the next battle happens. This one picked up by Venom. They'll work for a little bit of space. Push it down low, look to the point, and it doesn't make it for some reason. Gets stuck on the boards, and they'll fight for it. By now, the ice is pretty chewed up after an hour of hockey. Then the slashes continue. Go to the outside, and a pass to the middle is blocked. Take a look, and that has been Murrison has been trying all day. He tries to sneak one in short side high. That was actually, there was nothing there. The goaltender had perfect positioning.
Mm-hmm. Everyone wants to have the pretty goals, the highlight reels. Comes
back to Blue Bear the other way. Poke check. It causes a little frustration when he enters the zone without the puck there, and a little bit of pushing and shoving. And then this one goes down into the zone. We're in the last minute 30 left to play. I guess Blue Bear's not going to put the extra attacker out, or will they? What do we got? What kind of call do we got?
Take them both, it looks like.
A little bit of slashing. You're kidding me.
Yeah. Yeah. No. That's how it goes usually in this day and age with the adult league. One person says one thing, and
there's been some horizontal sticks. We'll call it. In the 80s, you won't remember this, but you could play with a horizontal stick and play people's top hand, and then they got rid of that. Once your stick is parallel with the ice, it tends to result in a call of some sort in men's league.
Got a little bit of one under the arm there, too.
There's a pretty solid hook.
That was a textbook hook.
He lifted him off the ground. 30 seconds left to go. The refs, I think, are going to be content with just letting them play out this last 30 seconds.
That can, be a bit dangerous doing that, but
the board is showing a power play, but we have 5 on the ice. Blue Bear not pulling their goalie with 15 seconds left to go. And a 2-goal deficit, and we're into our last 10, and I think the players will let this one sound.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, there we sound off.
It's a long 10 seconds.
Very long 10 seconds in a game like this.
And that's it. On your final, you have Venom 4 and Blue Bear 2 in their first game of the Dog Bowl season. Still some talking going on the ice. I'm sure by now it's, hey, sorry about that. We'll get a beer.
Yeah.
That's it for this one. I'm Zach Newmeyer.
Christian Moreno.
Thanks for joining us. Take care.
Thank you for joining us for Dog Bowl 14. We hope you enjoyed the game.
And always remember to play hard, play fair, and give back.
Thanks again, and we'll see you at the next puck drop.